Hi everyone, Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys, telling you everything that has come to Disney Plus today. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. It's Friday, so it's time for some new Disney Plus content, and there's been tons of stuff today, but also throughout the week. So let's kick things off first with the Star Wars: The Clone Wars. We've got the second episode of The Siege of the Mandalore story arc. This one here will be ending on May the 4th, so we've only got a couple more episodes. Did watch it, amazing this is really good. If you haven't checked out Star Wars: The Clone Wars before, I know we're into the 7th season, but these few episodes are fantastic. And it all leads up to the events of Revenge of the Sith, where they do Order 66. It's just really, really good and definitely a highlight. There was also a Disney Family Sundays short where they created a WALL-E-style recycling container. We also had a brand new episode of the One Day at Disney short series. There's also a new episode of the Disney Insider where we got to have a look at the Walt Disney Studios ink and paint department. We also got to see the fashion designer create exclusive outfits for both Mickey and Minnie for the Lunar New Year. And they also went into the celebration of the Disney Conservation Fund, which is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Not only that, we did get a new episode of Be Our Chef, which was called Beyond the Reef. So all of those episodes were available around the world, so that's pretty cool. So let's get into some of the other content that was available. Earlier this week, National Geographic did release a brand new documentary called Jane Goodall: The Hope. I did watch this one myself. I thought it was really fascinating. It's also available today in Australia. Not available yet in UK, though you will find it on Now TV. There does seem to be an issue going on now with Now TV picking up stuff from National Geographic first. Probably no doubt due to some licensing agreements, but definitely worth checking that one out. The US, Canada, Australia and New Zealand also got a classic movie from 1952 called The Olympic Elk. Also in America, you got tons of seasons of America's Funniest Home Videos. You got about 10 different seasons from quite a while ago. They're not the new ones. For some reason, Australia only got season 12 and the rest of the world didn't get it at all. But I know these are going to be very popular. I'm surprised they didn't put more of these on there. I think this will be a great thing for Disney Plus. Something they can kind of put on, have a bit of a chuckle, a bit of a laugh. Speaking of Australia and New Zealand, they also got Pixar's Onward. So that is now available there. It's also previously available in the US and Canada. No update yet on when it's going to be coming to Europe. Hopefully it's soon. It's definitely worth checking out when it comes on there. Must be, again, sometimes some streaming issues. And leading on from there, Australia and New Zealand also got X-Men Dark Phoenix. That one is a big one. I think it's actually, I'll be honest, I don't think it's too bad. It's not as bad as I was expecting when I did watch it. But hopefully that will be making its way onto Disney Plus pretty soon everywhere, especially those places that already have the X-Men movies, because unfortunately the US doesn't have any of them yet, but most of all the other countries around the world do have a lot of those X-Men movies. Also, the US and Canada this week got Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure Season 3. Big, great series for that on there. If you're into Rapunzel and into Tangled, you'll want to check that one out. Meanwhile, in the UK and the rest of Europe, you got a new episode of The Mandalorian, High School Musical, the series. You also got the High School Musical, the extra credit episode. The finale of the Imagineering story, an amazing series. You definitely want to check that one out. Episode 6 of Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings, the finale of Piccoletta, a really great series. And if you haven't already seen that on there, definitely check it out. It's all about training up guide dogs. It really is fascinating. There was also a new episode of Diary of a Future President, Marvel's Hero Project. Forky asks a question where he asks, what is a computer? And finally, the UK also got the Spark Short Wind. As you can see, the UK and the rest of Europe have been kind of getting all of those Disney Plus originals that everybody else got when it launched, etc. They've been getting them week by week. So the next few weeks, a lot of them are going to start kind of coming to an end, and it'll become a little bit more global of what everybody's getting. This week, there was a number of series and specials that weren't added to Disney Plus that had previously been announced for this week. So on Sunday, we had Just Roll With It. Then we had Secrets of Zoo Tampa. Also, there was today a couple of kind of classic movies featuring Walt Disney, Mars and Beyond, and also Man in Space. They didn't arrive. Again, there's something going on quite now with Disney Plus where some of these classic stuff aren't being added where they're supposed to be. Now, obviously, there is currently a crisis going on, and that is probably having an impact on what they can do and getting things up, and that could very well be the reason. However, this problem has been going on for a number of months, so it might be something completely separate from this issue, so we just need to keep aware of it. But this week has been one of the worst, though I am putting a lot of that down to the current situation. That's probably what it is, so give them a little bit of leeway. but they have still been adding bits and pieces. So nice little bits and pieces of all the different kinds of content. But nevertheless, let me know in the comments below which show or movie you are most watching on Disney Plus right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.